Milano, Manganelli e Meli, il quarto uomo è Celi. E allora la formazione dell'Inter: inquadrato Roberto Mancini, il modulo è il 4-3-3, in porta Andanovic, in difesa D'Ambrosio, Murillo, Miranda e Nagatomo. Inquadrato Roberto Mancini, il modulo è il 4-3-3, in Dobbia Davanovic, in difesa D'Ambrosio, Murillo, Miranda e Nagatomo. Anche a centrocampo in panchina un giocatore con Dobbia davanti, il tridente composto da Biabiani, Jovetic e Ljajic. Anche qui in panchina un giocatore importante, parliamo di Icardi. Stessa scelta era stata fatta al San Paolo contro il Napoli, dunque manovra offensiva affidata alla mobilità di Jovetic e di Ljajic.
Sì, Mancini è riuscito a preservare una forte identità tattica nonostante i numerosi cambi di modulo. Ben 5 sono stati utilizzati sino a questo momento. Questo secondo me è un modulo adatto soprattutto per gli esterni Biabiani e Ljajic, la prima punta Jovetic.
A bordo campo Aurelio Capaldi seguirà la panchina della Juventus, Luca De Capitani quella dell'Inter. Buonasera a voi.
Buonasera. Allegri conta moltissimo su Morata che non segna dallo scorso 4 ottobre, quindi grande chance per lo spagnolo. Aveva pensato fino alla fine di far giocare Sturaro, poi un'influenza l'ho messo KO, dunque spazio da Samoa.
Inter che in campo vuole assolutamente dimenticare il passo falso contro le Carpe e vuole soprattutto preparare al meglio la sfida di domenica contro il Milan. Fuori dal campo invece attenzione al mercato, l'ha annunciato ai nostri microfoni Xavier Zanetti, è in fase di definizione l'acquisto di Eder dalla Sampdoria.
È cominciata da 10 secondi Juventus-Inter, manovra la squadra di Massimiliano Allegri con Bonucci. Il tocco è corto per Caceres, va all'inseguimento l'uruguaiano, non riesce a raggiungere il pallone, rimessa laterale regalata all'Inter con Nagatomo che avrà il suo bel da fare nel confronto, tutto in velocità con Juan Cuadrado. Bonucci, Asamoah, viene incontro Morata, Evra, Asamoah, Chiellini, Bonucci. Inter raccolta nella propria metà campo, Juventus con calma che prova a stanare gli avversari, porta palla a Chiellini, il movimento di Morata più largo Mandžukić, lancia per Evra che prova ad agganciare il pallone, troppo lungo, non riesce, rimessa dal fondo in favore dell'Inter.
Inter subito molto aggressiva, la posizione da parte di Medel è molto avanzata, subito impressione sull'uscita da parte dei 3 difensori juventini.
È pronto a rimettere in gioco Andanovic, titolare anche in questa gara di Coppa Italia dopo quella del San Paolo contro il Napoli. La prima era stata lasciata a Carrizo negli ottavi di finale con il Cagliari, poi il titolare è rimasto Samir Andanovic. Il rilancio del portiere sloveno va a cercare con Dobbia il duello con il connazionale Pogba. I due sono stati compagni nella nazionale francese che ha vinto il mondiale Under 20 nel 2013 in Turchia. Morata, lo spazio per Asamoah all'interno dell'area di rigore. Asamoah, la conclusione, termina sul fondo, pallone colpito male con l'esterno del piede sinistro, sfuma la prima opportunità per la Juventus.
Ma subito molto bene Morata a venire incontro, ricevere questo pallone, controllarlo, guardare l'inserimento proprio da parte di Asamoah. Ha stretto troppo il campo D'Ambrosio in questa circostanza, doveva spostarsi subito immediatamente sull'esterno.
Il colpo di testa di Evra va ancora a mettere in movimento Morata che è stato bravissimo a smarcare il compagno Asamoah a pochi passi da Handanovic. Non è stata però altrettanto precisa la conclusione del giocatore del Ghana alla quinta presenza in questa stagione dopo le 4 in campionato. Bonucci, il velo di Mandžukić, va ancora Asamoah all'inseguimento del pallone, il movimento di Mandžukić, sempre Asamoah, indietro per Evra. Chiellini, Bonucci, prova ad affrontarlo Jovetic, sempre Bonucci, nello spazio trova Pogba, su di lui Felipe Melo, pallone allargato bene per Quadrado, il cross, il colpo di testa da allontanare è stato di Murillo, ma continua ad attaccare la Juventus sempre con Pogba. Poi arriva Nagatomo con Dobbia, il contrasto con Quadrado, Nagatomo in difficoltà, la difesa dell'Inter, Murillo allontana, va a cercare il movimento di Jovetic, pallone che supera il montenegrino, anzi era troppo lungo. Arrivano un po' di fischi nei confronti di Jovetic che è andato giù chiedendo
where the fitness levels is not where they want to be, but both managers are coming in and have to get this team to understand their philosophies.
Richard Sarri, who's done with both the Juve and Inter job in the summer. But he seemed destined to leave Chelsea no matter what. He seemed destined to leave Chelsea no matter what. He made it clear to the club's hierarchy almost immediately after the Europa League final that he wanted to return to his home country. Caught by João Cancelo, who is starting right back as he did against Spurs the other day. It's back with Candreva, who's at right wing back. Here's Gagliardini. Shut down by Matuidi. Play on, says the referee. Matuidi will be on the overlap for Ronaldo, who fires it down the throat of Handanovic.
How often have we seen Ronaldo in that left wing position, cutting inside, driving at the goal and then taking aim? And this is a topic of debate. Where does Sarri see Ronaldo playing? Where is he best serving this Juventus team? Is it on that left wing, which is synonymous with which he's built his reputation, or is it as an out-and-out centre forward?
Back by Candreva. So with De Vrij, and Antonio Conte has gone with the same back three for all of the pre-season encounters so far. D'Ambrosio, De Vrij and Skriniar, with Diego Godin still to come in after his free transfer from Atletico.
We fully expect him to go straight into the team when he's fit, ready. But there's no doubt the very fact that he's been so consistent throughout pre-season in terms of people being selected is because he needs to get a base, he needs to get an understanding of who he can trust, who can execute what he wants. Because Antonio Conte has not gone to Inter Milan to be an also-ran. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
As Fernando, when he took over Juve, they just finished 7th, and in his first season in charge, he got them champions. When he took over Chelsea, they just finished essentially mid-table after that disastrous final season under Jose Mourinho. And they were champions the following campaign. That's what's so
interesting to debate the impact both managers had at Chelsea. Antonio Conte didn't start particularly well. That proved to be a brilliant problem solver, going to this back three, and Chelsea never looked back. It was absolutely incredible. In stark contrast, Sarri started so well, even though he had said it's going to take 3 months to implement my philosophy, but then fell away. And it's interesting now just seeing how Inter Milan are looking to press Juventus at every opportunity. Spurs did that in that game a couple of days.
Pallone gestito ancora dalla Juventus con Bernardeschi che va a caccia dello stesso. Handanovic rischia qualcosina, va a trovare però un corridoio per Gagliardini e allora prova a far salire la formazione di Antonio Conte. L'Inter sulla destra con Antonio Candreva, va morbido in mezzo all'area di rigore, taglia il campo e lo incide a beneficio di Sensi che controlla, ripropone ancora dentro l'area di rigore in una zona dove c'è il presidio di De Sciglio. Momentaneamente Cancelo può andare ad aggredire D'Albert, lo porta lì D'Albert, arriva dalle parti di Perisic che arriva e scarica. Sensi, ancora Brozovic, prova a non concedere centimetri la Juventus e allora l'Inter deve andare d'ampiezza sfruttando a destra l'1 contro 1 possibile di Candreva. De Sciglio lo aspetta lì, il pallone che viaggia centralmente, Esposito che viene sovrastato in gioco aereo da Bonucci, poi ancora l'Inter che prova a sfruttare soprattutto la manovra sulla tre quarti. La Juventus attende il traversone che arriva da parte di Candreva, viene arpionato in qualche modo da Esposito e poi De Ligt che cerca di evitare il calcio d'angolo, non ci riesce, buono il movimento lì davanti.
It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
È già importante vedere Candreva e D'Albert che spingono, è quello che chiede Conte agli esterni per servire due attaccanti e l'inserimento a turno dei
kindly for Inter, and the driven in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously in this wing back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously in this wing back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously in this wing back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under. It'll be fascinating to see how his career.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under.
Kindly for Inter, and the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under.
kindly for Inter. And the driven in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Obviously, in this wing-back system that Inter Milan have under
kindly for Inter. And the driven in effort eventually comes in from Esposito.
Nel 2018, 26 presenze, un gol con l'Inter, 2 presenze in Champions. Sale intanto centralmente, prova Cristiano Ronaldo a prendere per mano la Juventus, vuole il cartellino giallo di Gagliardini, non è d'accordo però l'arbitro, ci sarà calcio di punizione dopo il break di CR7.
Sì, il suo marchio di fabbrica a centrarsi per poi andare a puntare centralmente. Quando parti in velocità da lì puoi solo fermarlo con le buone o con le cattive come in questo caso, ma da una parte meglio così, perché più avanti va più diventava pericoloso, quindi un fallo tattico da parte dell'Inter è giusto, perché eventualmente diventava molto pericoloso, e sappiamo come Cristiano Ronaldo dai 20 metri è dotato di un ottimo tiro.
Ronaldo che fece l'esordio tra i professionisti proprio contro l'Inter, era il lontano 2002 e Ronaldo vestiva la maglia dello Sporting Lisbona. Brutti ricordi per l'Inter anche nel 2008-2009 in Champions, quando fece gol con il Manchester United assieme anche a Vidic. Andanovic scruta l'orizzonte, punizione per la Juventus, 14 sul cronometro, Juve 0, Inter 1, a Nanchino. Pjanic, Bernardeschi, le scelte nel mini ventaglio di Maurizio Sarri. Occhio ai saltatori lì davanti, si crea un treno nero-azzurro, pallone morbido, largo per Higuain, ripropone in mezzo. Era anche buona la scelta di Gonzalo Higuain di tirar fuori l'arpione, metterlo in mezzo quel pallone, ma nessuno risponde presente.
Quest'altro è un altro schema provato, si è visto molto bene come Bernardeschi ha cercato il secondo palo, ha cercato di fare un blocco per Higuain, che si è trovato tutto solo sul secondo palo, l'ha rimesso in mezzo, è stato bravo, insomma, Higuain, però non è arrivato nessuno a rimorchio, come si dice, della Juve per poter colpire, insomma, questa palla in modo abbastanza pericoloso.
Terza stagione con la Juventus per Gonzalo Higuain, 73 partite, 40 gol per il Pipita, 24 più 16 nelle 2 stagioni con la Juventus. E poi l'anno scorso 8 gol con il Milan e 5 con il Chelsea. Stagione altalenante per lui, che prova una nuova dimensione con la Juve, soprattutto in questo momento che evidentemente la Juve ha bisogno di un numero 9, anche se non ha quella casacca Higuain, la 9 non è stata ancora assegnata, porta la 21, che in passato è stata anche indossata da giocatori importanti, da Zidane a Pirlo a Thuram fino a passare a Paolo Dybala. Però il fatto di schierare, almeno in queste prime uscite, Ronaldo a sinistra forse presuppone la presenza e la necessità di avere
Sensi.
talked about the choice he had in terms of joining any of the European superpowers. And it was so impressive to take ownership of his career in terms of going to Juventus and saying, well, listen, this is a club that's synonymous with
on loan.
Yeah, AC Milan have courted him, and I can understand why he's impressive. And Husari identifies as getting Juventus back to where they think they want to be, and that is winning the Champions League.
Gagliardini. There's been some talk that Demiral could actually go out on loan.
Yeah, AC Milan have courted him, and I can understand why he's impressive. Last season in Serie A for Sassuolo, so maybe they are looking at, if he's not going to get his game time at Juventus, his development, he'd be best served playing for someone, he'd be best served playing for someone.
Enrique into Esposito. The free kick has been given. The free kick has been given. Well, Matthijs de Ligt actually had a touch of a tough time against Tottenham Hotspur when he came on. Didn't look entirely up to fitness. Had just joined training with Juve when he came on in that game, and he's scored the opener here, an own goal for Inter.
Such is his physicality, I think he's the type of centre-half that does need a lot of games to get his eye in, because he's a big boy, he's 19. I don't believe he's got his core strength quite right, but he'll get that at Juve, no doubt about that. But what's so impressive about him, it's not just his ability, we can see that. It's his strength of character. We're talking about a guy at 19 who's captain in Ajax to the double. He makes his international debut after only 2 Eredivisie games, and in that game, in a massive game for Holland, they lose 2-0 against Bulgaria. He's dragged at half-time, culpable for both goals. So at that stage you're thinking, wow, this is too soon, you're going to worry about his career, but no, comes back determined, stronger, and is now such a key player, not only for Juventus, what you would hope overcomes him, but he's a major key player for Holland at the back with Van Dijk.
Was linked with a transfer to join Van Dijk at Liverpool.
No, I can see it. No, they've got Gomez. I can't see him trying to go there and block his pathway. I think he's going to be a young player who will excel this season.
Brozovic pings out to Esposito. Now Ronaldo. Yeah, Juve not really ticking here yet. Cricket goes against Nerazzurri, but I'm not seeing the patterns of play Juve want.
Do you see the difference in Inter in terms of against Manchester United? They're pressing high and in numbers, in the belief though that they will be able to force a turnover and win it back. Against United, they drop so deep, so scared of United's counter-attacking pace, so they let United have it in those defensive third. But this is what they're going to face now, these Juventus players, is that they're encouraged to pass out all the time, take risks, and the opposition feel that they can force turnovers.
As Spurs did for at least 2 of their goals.
They done it brilliantly, yeah, they did.
Dalot down the line. This is where Perisic wants to be, really on the wing, on the left wing here for Inter. Drops out to this position, and it's swept away by De Ligt. Dalot. And tightly away by Bonucci.
I saw a little wrong with that, to be fair. He's entitled to get tight, don't allow Ronaldo to turn. As soon as he feels that contact, he knows the opportunity to spin is gone. He looks at the referee and says, come on, ref, protect me here. That's the second time.
Here he goes through the middle. Higuain. He's complaining for a free kick. Juve are complaining. I think it's frustration that things aren't going their way. I didn't see anything wrong with any of the challenges there.
I think Higuain's complaining to Ronaldo there, as if to say, what do you want to do with that? I can go nowhere that pass. That's going to be an interesting dynamic, because look at out of possession. It's Higuain who drops into the base of Inter Milan's midfield. It's him who's supposed to be hunting that playmaker. Ronaldo's just having a recovery. You can understand that. You want to keep him fresh for attacking, but I don't think in modern day football now, against elite level teams, maybe domestically, but certainly not at elite level in Champions League, that you can afford to have one player who's not contributing out of possession. And that's not a criticism of Ronaldo, because he never shirks it. But if that's the instruction from his manager, save your energy, puts a massive emphasis on the rest of the team to keep top quality opponents out.
Is that why you're inclined to think he will play up front eventually in this system?
I do believe so, yeah.
Sorry, said the left-hand side.
for now.
Well, I think sorry, like you would do in terms of you discussed where Ronaldo feels he can best serve this team. Initially, when he's appointed, he went and met Ronaldo in a yacht on south of France. That's all right. Of course, yeah, that's where we all like to do all our chats about football. But you're going to ask him, listen, where do you feel best playing? And you would build a team around him because he's an exceptional player. But I don't know about this Galactico way now where players can just do something going forward but not going the other way, because I think even Messi, you saw that in the Champions League semi-final. Yes, incredible moments in the first leg against Liverpool. But Liverpool were dominant in both legs and invariably went on to win the competition. So I just think the way modern day football's gone now, all 11 players have to contribute in and out of possession.
Now they muscled out. Gagliardini showed too much of that to Pjanic with that little dummy and drop of the shoulder. Higuain. Cancelo. Bernardeschi. Pjanic. Bernardeschi.
Wasn't really Ronaldo, was he? That's unlike him.
I suppose Sarri's Ronaldo figure last season was Eden Hazard.
Yeah,
Look at seen Chelsea week in, week out.
Look at his stats, Hazard.
Yeah.
He says it's the best manager he played for at Chelsea in terms of making sure he scored goals. He said about Higuain against Napoli and the figures he was getting. So his philosophy creates chances for that set foot, there's no doubt about it.
In by Bernardeschi this time, straight into Handanovic, who hasn't really had to do anything so far. Ronaldo, Higuain, they're trying to work the 1-2, and Ronaldo couldn't quite get it under his spell. Sensi, that's careless. Higuain. Ronaldo. Lovely skills. Bernardeschi. Chapitell is available here. Pjanic. Very tidy, Bernardeschi.
Inter are happy enough. Juve try and force it through. Look, there's 5 at the back there. The midfield 3. It's congested. They find it difficult to play through Juventus. Already we're seeing the impact that Conte has had on Inter Milan. I'm so impressed with the work he done at Chelsea in that first season. He's energised. Full of verve, just controlling that touchline. The second season, he just was a shadow of himself.
He's looking to hit Juve on the counter here. Perisic has got fortunate. It's worked out for him here. Still Perisic, but his pass is short, and Desilio can intercept before Sensi steps in. Perisic. Belts it into the back of former Inter player Leonardo Bonucci for a corner.
Setup has to be better now. This corner. Adjustments in terms of reading any runs from deep. Seeing skill of Ronaldo here. Look at the no-eyes pass, this little flick there. He really is a truly wonderful footballer.
So back out to help out defensively because he is so good in the air.
Back, he's like a centre forward in terms of clearance, he's like a centre half at times. If he gets in that near post area, he picks up the fly, deals with it. It's just whether or not that runner for that first goal, caught out by Gagliardini running from deep, number 5. No surprise they played short to try and move that defensive unit of Juventus. Chance here again!
Off. And that was an opportunity for D'Ambrosio around the back post for Inter Milan. He had a headed chance similar to that against Manchester United, but doesn't take this one either.
See He's not even opened his body up. He has no real idea that the man's even behind him. And everything that would have been second nature under Allegri in terms of how long he's been there, in terms of their setup defensively, it all changes now for the new coach. You've got to learn different ways of defending set pieces.
That really is, now that De Ligt at Juve. I'd actually love to see it back through Bonucci, Chiellini and De Ligt, and I'm sure Max Allegri would have tried it, but we will not see it. We will not see it, surely, under Maurizio Sarri.
Highly, highly unlikely. But you're right when you think of that. Those two centre-halves at Juventus. Barzagli's left now, but you can certainly imagine De Ligt effortlessly getting into that back three, especially with those two guys around you, coaching you through it, learning alongside them.
On by Bonucci. Antonio Conte said there wasn't really ever the discussions and a realistic opportunity that he would return to Juventus this summer. On by Cancelo, Rabiot around the corner, Bernardeschi. It's not happening for Juve at the moment.
Juve made their mind up early on Sarri, didn't they? They caught him.
Esposito drills for goal, denied by De Ligt.
Support of Sarri. If you make that decision to get him in as a manager, you know about his philosophy. So don't start questioning it if in the opening periods it doesn't look that good in a way that Chelsea did. Now, Chelsea are a club that thrives in crisis in terms of the turnovers of managers and the supporters get behind it, but they never seem to take to Sarri.
Swings it into the middle, and Wojciech Szczesny appeared confident that was always going to sweep wide of his post. 33 against in 38 games for Inter.
Dare I say it, with Antonio Conte, I think they could improve on that defensive stat. Repeat this goal again. We talked about Gagliardini getting across that near post, getting the touch. De Ligt's obviously staying with his man. It cannons off him. There's little he can do to get out of the way of it. There's no doubt that's a poor goal to concede at any stage of the season.
The Juve players are ready to get back underway at the Nanjing Olympic Sports Centre. Ronaldo and Higuain, the scorers in the 3-2 loss against Spurs. But the major talking point after that game, Gary, was the remarkable improvised goal from Harry Kane.
Brilliant, it really was. Shouldn't be surprised. Always looking for opportunities. But that came from Mora hunting the ball down, stopping Juve playing out, then it breaks to Harry Kane. So it's no surprise that whoever plays against a Sarri team looks to press a deep line midfielder and stop him playing out from the back.
Candreva. Excitable run there from Candreva, and it's a shame about the execution of the pass because he really opened up the game with that run inside, too far beyond Dalbert.
Had a lot of area to aim for, just hit it slightly. So it looks like he needs a water break. That first season at Chelsea, you just want to see the amount of distance he covered in the technical area.
That didn't really happen as much in the second season, did it?
No, he was a shadow of himself, and it all stemmed from the fact that he won the title, felt that he could flex his muscles a little bit, dictate to Chelsea's hierarchy in terms of what he wanted. But everyone knows a manager is not really the big decision maker. This is a chance.
Ronaldo.
He got up and he couldn't stay there. Ronaldo so often is able to get up, hang Michael Jordan style and then punch those headers. But not quite there. Just got his time. Over the course of this season, more often than not, he hits the back of the net.
Juve. Crowley, the edge of the penalty area. Sensi. Scuffed it, but it has worked for Dalbert. They're all scuffing it. They're making their way up the pitch. And here's Perisic. Two with him. Ivan Perisic for Inter Milan. Looking to take on Matthias de Ligt. Good defending.
Good defending was 1v1, wait for support to come. Initially Perisic strides.
Good defending.
Good defending was 1v1, wait for support to come. Initially Perisic strides at him, you're reluctant to let him chop into his right side and open up the goal, but you know if you land down the left, that's his strength. Works his feet really well.
They scored their goal from the corner on this side. Let's see if Inter do just try and sweep this into the near post again. And in truth, if de Ligt hadn't put the ball into the net, an Inter Milan player was there to do so anyway.
Now they're saying to Cancelo, listen, you must block that person who runs across you to allow me to go and head it. And Wayne does just that.
The calls by Quain. Cancelo will try and recycle it with a beautifully ping ball out to Sensi. Staggeringly good. Stefano Sensi now. And he's not going to get that. It will be a goal kick. I did feel it came off him last. Rabiot, who made an error, in fact, for the second Spurs goal scored by Lucas Moura the other day, and he's not going to get away with that. Back it goes. Short challenge to deny Higuain. Back to Bonucci. To fly across to deal with Ronaldo, who dropped into a central area.
He's frustrated. Looks like he gets a blow into his glute there. Strong challenges. Just expect it. Just lands there awkwardly. That's a painful one, to be fair.
Bonucci. In an offside position, so he's done the 10 minutes to half-time.
You're right, I think, in terms of Juventus. I'd say that Andanovic has had much to do in that goal. It's not as if he's been having to deal with shot after shot. It's just dropped a little. We can understand that, bearing in mind the humidity here today. Great workout for these players.
Inter with 8 shots so far to just 2 for Juve. Sensi has been drifting into these areas nicely, Sensi. And he finds Perisic and he looked to get it back and he's lost track of the ball. And Juve hack it clear.
Brilliant play. Just the cross is just slightly behind Sensi, so he can't strike. You can see there a lot of work to be done even on this Juventus midfield. If they're trying to press, you get out of that initial press, you're invariably up against one holding midfielder you can attack, and Sensi's done it brilliant, picking up spaces and around it. Seen that so often against Jorginho at Chelsea. If you manage to get past Kante, his lack of athleticism, Jorginho became a real problem for him. Just fear for Pjanic in terms of those midfielders not around him as well. There's no doubt Conte has dissected Sarri and how he wants to play. He's executed a really good game plan.
Gigi Buffon amongst the substitutes today for Juventus. Start against Spurs and made a good save before Eric Lamela turned in the rebound for the opening goal.
Brilliant save. Troy Parrott.
Back by D'Ambrosio. Candreva. Brozovic around the corner, and too much pace on that for Esposito.
High press again.
Signing that man Rabiot and Aaron Ramsey as well.
Tweedy won't be short coffers.
Going to be an absolute bargain for Juve, and
So consistent, isn't he?
Yeah.
With little or no fuss. So Juve. Look at them looking round. I don't think they're blaming the referee as such, but initially they're getting the ball in a half turn. You have to have a couple of options. If you don't, you're going to be swamped, and they have been. This is going to take a lot of work on the training field to get this working as smoothly as everyone hopes at Juventus. They're fabulous players. He's a brilliant manager. They've got to marry the two.
well, it looks to me like the last 5 minutes Ronaldo's through the middle, and they may get the best out of him there, but not the best out of Higuain out left.
Higuain's strengths. It's not his athleticism, without shadow of that.
Candreva. Dante Esposito. Back to Handanovic, who plays that beautifully and really loves Candreva in possession, and he's on the charge here down the right.
Again in that midfield area. As soon as you beat that initial pressure at the defence.
Candreva, poor ball, since he was in space. Brozovic will try and do something with the loose one. And he does sting the gloves of Szczesny, but that was a comfortable save. Candreva. Gagliardini. And Higuain knows how to win the free kick there. Really good position for Inter. For that combination play in the final third is slightly...
Concern for Juventus is that Tweedy, Rabiot trying to press and stop Inter playing out. As soon as they get past that initial phase, they're literally running at no midfielders. Pjanic on his own. The back four of Juventus have dropped deep, and you can see that they've worked so well Inter. Like Sensi, Gagliardini, finding that space. In a bit of top class quality to exploit it, but market over the next couple of weeks.
To Ronaldo, Pjanic, Matuidi. No gaps. Blue and black striped shirts in the way. So they have to cross it. It's away by D'Ambrosio. Here's Rabiot. Cancelo, and it's a foul by Higuain. I think Antonio Conte, look, you'll know they're going to have attackers available to them soon. Lautaro Martinez was involved with Argentina at the Copa America. Romelu Lukaku, you'd imagine, will eventually end up at Inter. But defensively, I think he's going to be enjoying this.
I think like everything that he starts, his philosophy from his on pure back line, he's got that up to this point. They're defending well, and then they're really causing problems on turnover offensively. You're right, Lukaku is someone that he'll want. He likes that type of play with that physicality. We talked about this before. Costa excelled at Chelsea, Pella for the Italian national team, so he likes that focal point of attack. Interesting one in terms of Lukaku and the figure that they're trying to agree on. This is a player whose stats suggest the money that they pay for, he should be going for more, but he's actually going for less, and it just shows you that his stock has dropped at a time when he really should be in his prime. He's 26 years of age.
Inter easily beat the Juve press there to move up the pitch. Brozovic, it's a deep one, and Szczesny did what was probably the sensible thing in the end. He was unsure where his crossbar was, and tips it over for a corner.
It's incredible how things happen in football, and it has such a huge impact. We're not seeing Szczesny leering off his line yet.
Look at the replays, he should have caught that, and palms it over. And that's a couple of times Juve have tried to sneak one underneath, Inter have tried to sneak one underneath his crossbar now.
Again, Inter should be looking to run across that near post, disturb that zonal marking of Juventus.
Too heavy from Sensi.
This is what will be fascinating now going in at half time, is the message or what Sarri will be saying to his players, because these Juventus players will know why we find it so difficult to play against Inter Milan. We're far superior to them last season, we've got so-called better players, and yet we're struggling to get an impact in this game. Yes, they'll say it's pre-season, of course, there's still a lot of fitness to go, but in terms of the setup, they're not really laying a glove on this Inter Milan team at present. I think a lot of those players will be starting to question it, even at this early stage.
Bernardeschi. Rabiot. Can't get free of Gagliardini.
As soon as Ronaldo gets that ball wide, he's to step inside, there's 3 Milan players filling the space.
Three additional minutes, essentially the water break that we've had. Sensi. Too easy for Inter to move the ball away from their own penalty area. Here's Perisic.
Take into account conditions, the level of fitness that these players are at, but nevertheless you're right, just get to good areas, don't have to run around, but get into good areas to block those passing channels. It just doesn't seem like the system's firing on all cylinders just yet. Why would it be? Listen, he's only just got into the building, sorry, he's only back.
There are 3 notable dynamic midfielders not available right now. So wingers in Juan Cuadrado and was at the Copa America with Colombia, and Douglas Costa, who's had an injury from the back end of last season. Then of course Aaron Ramsey, who might be more of a driving central midfield player in this team. Brozovic loses out to Rabiot.
He's just creeping in before half time. You're right, you think of the squad and it seems endless in terms of the players they've got. They're also caught in Pogba apparently. They've sent representatives to talk to Neymar, so it's staggering. Whoa! Great play. This is the first time we've seen the centre forward square up against 3 centre halves of Inter Milan and be able to retain the possession and lay it off for that second line of attack to come in and strike. You see the ball now, a little one round the corner. Higuain sets it up brilliantly, a dipping volley, expecting that to go just under the crossbar. Lanovac is relieved to see that it doesn't.
But still they had to work that so quickly, one touch, no time to really bring things under control.
Do that against the Conte team. Once he gets his defensive block set up, it's difficult, it has to be sharper. It will be sharper the fitter they get.
Depay caught out under pressure from Matuidi, and Bernardeschi goes again. So Inter to be taking a lead to Janovic. We'll try and keep on top of all the substitutions as they go through. Daniele Padelli, the backup goalkeeper, who was briefly on the books of Liverpool. So we're back underway in the Derby d'Italia in China. It is Juve 0, Inter 1. And the major talking point really, the own goal from Matthias de Ligt in his club. A change up front for Juve as well. Mario Mandzukic has replaced Gonzalo Higuain as the centre forward.
And I think even at this stage it's unlikely that players will be playing more than 60 minutes, so you can understand everyone getting an opportunity for their fitness levels.
Further changes as well at centre-back for Juventus as Mario Demiral is on for Matthias de Ligt, who has joined pre-season late, entered with just that one change and the breaking it coming in goal alongside Milan defender Gary Breen. I understand what to see those changes from a Juve point of view.
Yeah, I can see everyone likewise getting an opportunity. Demiral, I've talked about, so impressive for Turkey against world champions France in the summer. An aggressive centre half, really likes to attack every type of ball. He plays with a real scowl on his face. We'll see if we get any shots. He reminds me of that famous Milan centre half, Bergomi. Really aggressive front foot defender.
There was a touch fortunate there from Padelli as he swept that one away. And Mario Mandzukic is putting on the pressure. Inter look a little bit rattled here. And here's Bernardeschi. Rabiot. Matuidi. Well, Inter have won it, and now they break forward at pace, and it's slightly behind Ivan Perisic, who is onside.
Perisic at times has run brilliantly there to have the ball played in front of him, but that's to start again, but it looks dangerous now.
Buffon in goal now for Juve, and he has to make his first save since being introduced at half-time for Wojciech Szczesny.
Perisic is so comfortable. Why Juventus are allowing Perisic to cut inside on his stronger left foot to open the goal? Right smile from Buffon. Seems so relaxed, doesn't he, now? And I think just real contentment. Listen, you know he's going to contribute, of course you have, but to get one more season or potentially another one at Juventus must be delighted.
Bernardeschi, great running here. They can't lay a glove on him as he races towards goal. It is blocked. Here's Ronaldo up to Mario Mandzukic. This really was the front three for Juve last season. Bernardeschi, Mandzukic and Ronaldo, certainly in the Champions League as well. But freaking out to the challenger Blaise Matuidi. Haven't beaten Juve in competitive football, by the way, since 2016. It's nearly 3 years since they won against them.
Again. Doesn't stop,
Utterly relentless. He keeps doing the free kick there for handball against Esposito. Desilio. Put the pressure on here, teenagers. Bonucci forced to put it out for a throw-in.
Patrolling up and down that touchline area again. It's not only the players who had to change their shirts at half time, he had to put a real shift in. In European football, there's a lot of change at all the elite level clubs now. We talked about the iconic stars being moved on at Bayern Munich. We're seeing this new young team coming at Juventus. Money's being spent. Barcelona, Atletico, Real Madrid. Bode well for a really competitive season.
Yeah, especially in the Champions League. The season where Liverpool were triumphant. Juve knocked out by Ajax, Barcelona knocked out by Liverpool. Real Madrid also fell at the hands of Ajax, and Everyone knows they've gone through a massive rebuild this summer. Giusilio now for Juve, into a stretch really for the first time that I can remember. Here's Ronaldo, but even though he can't break free of D'Ambrosio and they crowd around him as he tries to cut in onto his right foot. Bernardeschi. Good perseverance here from the former Fiorentina player, and he asked the question, the Bryce answers to put it behind for a corner.
So difficult to get off the ball in terms of just keep on that left hand side. Tackles come in, he's got the upper body strength just to bump people, manipulate it and work the angle to put the cross in.
So clearly the backup goalkeeper for Inter only played once last season in all competitions, trying to organise things before this delivery from Milan Pjanic. Well, this nonsense in the middle with Bonucci has just escalated a little bit here with Candreva. And now Demiral's getting involved as well.
Told you that scanning look. The eyebrows, Bergomi.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy at all here, and he ended up sort of squaring up with Candreva.
About the very fact this is a pre-season game as such, but no love lost between these two. Very careful. Swinging arm there, connecting on someone's neck, head, could quite easily be sent off there in competitive games.
Pascal did not disappoint, by the way, Gary. Swept in by Pjanic in towards the aforementioned defender. Cancelo. Loose to Sensi, who can't quite nip away from Pjanic. He did well to recover. And here is Adrian Rabiot. Mandzukic. Ronaldo's in the middle. And referee's not given a free kick. So Juve will play on with a man down. There's not much point here, and Bonucci knows that. And sure enough, he's got a word or two to say about it. Well, Bonucci said one word too many, and the referee is hunting him down for a yellow card, the first of the evening's action, and that's no surprise. You must be sick of the sight of him. So yellow card for Leonardo Bonucci, wearing the armband tonight, as he did against AC Milan during that season there. Let's have a look at that challenge in Rabiot, chopped down the edge area by Skriniar.
It's a clear foul, and obviously they're looking at it and thinking, give the decision, the referee wants to play advantage, it seems at one stage, right, when there's no advantage, especially when Juventus want a free kick into their box like that, but like Ronaldo, so deadly from that range. And listen, I've enjoyed the way that people have refed it, this competition, they've allowed the game to flow, but at times, you have to give those decisions.
Ronaldo, and he worked the angle out of absolutely nothing, battered away by the goalkeeper for another Juventus corner. But that was old school Ronaldo.
Well, you can see straight away 3 in Milan players trying to deny the space. They know he's going to cut onto that strong right hand side, yet he still gets that strike off, keeps that goalkeeper honest at the near post.
Outswing coming from Bernardeschi. Mario Mandzukic adds an extra physicality in the middle as well, and sure enough, here he is, having won it. Down for Inter, they're appealing for a free kick. Juve will keep playing on here. Bernardeschi swept in brilliantly, and Mandzukic is there, just couldn't get enough weight on the finish.
Real edge to this game now, you can see it. Bonucci initially on that first phase was adamant he'd been pushed over, the ball came in. No surprise that he was looking for contact, bearing in mind the referee had a word on the first corner before that. But certainly that ball into the box, Ronaldo's attacking that near post, looks like the Inter Milan defender has smothered him, bumped into the ground. He'll argue it's good defending. I've took the centre forward under the ball. Ronaldo's adamant that he's been bundled over, should have been a penalty, I'm not convinced.
De Vrij.
There's an edge now, isn't there?
No, there definitely is. Out it goes from Cecilio for a throw into Inter Milan. You can see the lumps under all the players' backs in pre-season as well. Those fitness monitors on their torsos. They actually look like they'd be annoying to have to play with. Cecilio, where's he going? Still that well, finding Cancelo, Rabiot. Skriniar. Brozovic.
Just mince. Initial press, and even if that first midfielder is closed down by Juventus, if he just pops it back and it goes through again, they're out. A lot of work to be done in that Juventus midfield.
Superb turning over of possession by Mario Mandzukic. Ronaldo and Rabiot combining. It's still Rabiot for Juve, and parried away by Pedelli.
Great play, driving from that midfield area, passed it, followed, took the ball back. You thought he could have hit that early. Such was a good layoff. Settles it here, can he hit it? No, has another good touch, opens up for him. Unfortunately, it's just straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Great connection, though.
Didn't actually play great in football last season, Adrian Rabiot, after his fallout with PSG. 20 games. Opposed by Perisic, getting back defending.
PSG tried to play.
Cecilio. That's a bit more loose. Cancelo will tidy up. Fought by Buffon. 9 Serie A titles with Juve.
Just seemed to be the norm, didn't it? Every season.
Yeah.
Winning medal.
Mandzukic. Cancelo. Missing on for Buffon remains the Champions League, and you never know, even though he turns 42 in January. Looks like he's going to get another opportunity to win that title.
Well, they'll be expected to go close.
Well, this is unacceptable for the Inter players in the face of the referee. Don't like this at all. Free kick against them after a series of challenges there, all of which they felt were fair.
Standing strong, the referee. Not taking a backward step. This is where you expect your captains to take control of this situation. Yes, it's competitive. Yes, it's a big derby game between the two teams. It has to be done with respect. Really, the captain should be approaching the referee in those scenarios.
Looked like a free kick to me. I don't really see the problem from an Inter point of view. But they know that there's a couple of good set-piece takers in this Juve team, and you can hear the excitement. They know and they want Ronaldo to belt this one.
That camera angle, perfect for him, doesn't he? This could be dipping, this could be swerving. What odds Bernardeschi taking?
Ronaldo has the in his eyes. He has his trademark pre-free kick stance. Ronaldo straight to the wall. Matuidi drives it. Great block by Candreva, who gets his body on the line. Give him the big build-up.
Listen, you have to, because if you don't, he'll make a fool of you if you don't give it to him. It's a bit concerned, little hamstring pull. I hope that's just a little bit of cramp rather than a strain. In the sessions he's been done in pre-season so far, surely he's not complaining about the impact of the ball on his hamstring.
Actually be challenged by Politano for a position out on the right hand side in this upcoming season. Matteo Politano, more a winger really than a wing back. On by Rabiot, João Cancelo. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Gagliardini clears easily. Perisic. Brozovic. Matuidi snaps into action. They try to feed Mario Mandzukic, but De Vrij there.
So easy possession, left or right hand side of that Juventus midfield area, big concern. Brilliant ball.
Dalper round the back, tidied up by Cancelo. Absolutely right on Sensi. The amount of time he's been afforded as well, he has picked up those areas, has been concerning.
Obviously we know Sarri's philosophy, we know how he wants his team to play, but you couldn't look at this Juventus team and see any real settled pattern of play, any real way that they're hoping to hurt the opposition. It seems a lot of it is just off the cuff as such, and perhaps I'm doing him a disservice here, bearing in mind it's so early on in his tenure, but they'll look forward to getting this team onto the training ground and really working, drilling it into this team, what he needs, what he expects of them. Sensi again picking up so easily.
Good work from Perisic to feed him, and those two interchanging well. Ivan Perisic, great area here for Inter Milan, and Demiral with a thumping tackle showing what he can do.
Great recovery. Perisic, brilliant initially on the nutmeg to find the space. Release here through the legs. Now it's all about his first. On the right hand side, takes it back into the recovering defender and just gives it an opportunity. Demiral times it to perfection.
Sensi goes short, and towards goal it goes from Brozovic. Buffon didn't look too concerned. Mandzukic can't flick it into Ronaldo, so looks like Mandzukic is now out on the left, which is a position he has taken up for Juve previously. Perisic, Dalper, no way through this time. Bernardeschi, didn't look like foul to me.
He got the ball.
Here comes a change. Miralem Pjanic is out to the action, and he will be replaced by the former Liverpool player Emre Can.
I understand that change. Pjanic has a lot of distance to cover at the base of that midfield. At times, left hand side, right hand side of Matuidi, Rabiot have gone hunting, got played around. He's been a little bit exposed in terms of the width he's had to cover. And the change gives you a bit more energy now coming on in the last half an hour of this game.
have only changed the goalkeeper. Contact there, Esposito, and was caught on the ankle. Not a nice one from Bonucci, who, remember, is on a yellow card. Can looking to make an impact off the bench here, the German international midfielder. Ronaldo's in the middle, is slightly behind him, swept away by D'Ambrosio. Here's
Ronaldo was shaping up for an overhead kick there.
He was.
You can see it.
Desilio. Good defending there from Candreva, and here's Ronaldo, who was caught by D'Ambrosio on the edge of the penalty area. So free kick Juve, D'Ambrosio on the yellow card, and the man wearing the armband now is resisting the temptation to complain to our referee.
He knew what was going to happen. He knew he was going to drop a shoulder on the left hand side and drive in on the right. Knowing it and stopping it, two different things. You won't want to be in that scenario. 1v1 v Ronaldo on the edge of his own box.
I wonder if Ronaldo's going to get this one here. Bernardeschi is near it. And once again, Ronaldo, who looks more threatening.
Straight into the wall, the last one. You wonder whether now those two guys on the edge of the wall for Juve just lean into the Inter Milan wall to create the space. At this stage, inside the goalkeeper. Got to work so hard when you're on this wall now. Hold your ground, don't get bullied. The referee knows it's about to happen. No surprise it's Bonucci complaining again.
Well, Ronaldo's eyes were darting between the near post and towards Demiral and Mandzukic, the big men who are around the back. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Cristiano Ronaldo, attempt two, and this time he scored via deflection. Got a goal against Spurs in their last game of the International Champions Cup, but it flew beyond the helpless goalkeeper, and Juventus, midway through the second half, have got level against Inter.
As fans, that's why they're here, to see that man, to produce something special. You talk about a deflection, yes. How many times have we seen him in that situation, standing over it with that trademark stance, and then just seconds later that ball's in the net. So again, they break the two Juventus players on the edge of that wall to create the space. The touch comes off of the wall. Gives the goalkeeper no chance. It's the problem you have. You say to your wall, do you jump? And in doing so, look, here comes the deflection.
Yeah, Padelli had already set his feet, and Cristiano Ronaldo is 2 for 2 in the International Champions Cup after his goal against Spurs, also via deflection in their last game, but he'll claim absolutely everything.
And this score comes in, and you'll see whether or not there's another goal remains to be seen. But as soon as you see the score, Juventus 1, Inter Milan 1. First question is, did Ronaldo get it? The answer, yes, yet again.
And they will be required for penalties as well, because right now as things stand, we're headed towards a shootout. I think a wise decision here from Sarri to get Bonucci off the pitch, and Daniele Regani, not a bad replacement either, will step in alongside Demiral at centre-back. We have seen red cards shown at this tournament. Given away by De Vrij, Emre Can feeds Ronaldo, so many options available to them, and actually wonder if Can should have gone the other way.
Yeah, you can understand this. Ronaldo want to get the ball from every opportunity, but it opened up for him for a strike. We know Can has got that type of range from distance, and perhaps his decision making is not quite there, having just come on as a sub. We're looking at him now, he's looking up to the heavens as if he's saying, should have took that myself.
Cecilio, Chan, Matuidi, good hanging ball. Skriniar did the sensible thing.
Such is the disappointment with conceding that goal. You can see Juventus are trying to take advantage of it to make that first goal a quick second, put the ball in the box at every opportunity. They need to regroup, just settle down into Milan. Now that one goal could suddenly become two.
Looks like after some communication, it's not in fact going to be a call. Like maybe it was an infringement inside the penalty area. No Valentino Nazzaro right now for Inter either due to a thigh injury. The new signing, the winger, picked up from Hertha Berlin. Anglan and Riccardi been told that they're on their way. Two of the big name players of Inter Milan.
Riccardi's never without controversy, England. And what Conte can ultimately do is say, it's okay, alright, they are your big players. But where did you finish last season?
Yeah, they haven't been winning silverware.
Exactly, big players. If they're big players, they've got to be performing. I'm not saying their form hasn't been good, but 21 points. That's not where it should be.
Riccardi actually has been linked with that. Many vocal in Italy that they don't see the reasoning position for him in this side.
Listen, he's a quality centre forward, there's no doubt. But you have to take the whole package. And at times there's a lot of stuff on the field that causes controversy.
His agent and wife, Wanda, regularly appears on a Monday night TV show, the watched football TV show in Italy, as a pundit. And to the sports papers until the next round of games in Italy. It's up towards Ronaldo, and Padelli does do all that comes. Candreva. Juve putting on a bit more pressure here. They have improved a touch in the second half, got themselves level. Inter lacking an attacking threat, and maybe that's why. We're about to see 6 changes, it looks like, for the Nerazzurri. But Perisic hoping to make an impact here. Lays it to Gagliardini. They're queuing up at the back post for Inter. Deflected effort from Esposito, save. Still alive here. Gagliardini. It's the ground.
Oh, that looked painful. Took an absolute pivot out of the ground there. What an opportunity for Inter Milan, working so. Take the strike, they'd overlap, and options outside. 2 people waiting for it. Didn't come. I have to say that's a missed opportunity.
Don't laugh, Gary.
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because I've been there so often myself. But Gagliardini is looking back in there now.
Meanwhile, Inter have. I'm not sure what's here. It's broken down into something close to a exercise as Sensi has the ball. So 6 changes coming on for Inter. I think they did need to freshen things up a little bit here.
Yeah, just energy-wise. It's a hard shift out there in these conditions. Of course, it is great for their fitness. Yes, no doubt. To the 70-minute mark, I've said it to you before. I think footballers now are so fit that they can do the 45 minutes. The fitness work that needs building is from 45 to 70 and 70 from 90. But with only a couple of games gone, that 70 to 90 is not yet needed.
Well, my memory is certainly the Manchester United game, which we clubbed together, was that the defenders started kicking out because they simply, especially when Chong came on for United, they couldn't cope with that fresh pace into the final 20-10 minutes, and frustration was getting the better of them.
Pitch, you can see the substitutions being made. There's an opportunity now.
Ronaldo gets it from Rabiot. He's around the goalkeeper. Oh,
really
good recovery challenge. And Pirelli, out of nowhere, manages to get back, then drops the ball. But it was a good piece of goalkeeping, having been rounded by Ronaldo. And you wonder, a few years ago, Ronaldo probably would have tucked that away.
Centre forward play, playing down the side. He's so composed getting around the goalkeeper. He cannot expect, once he's gone round him, that the goalkeeper's going to make a brilliant tackle with his feet. Looked like he was going to tap it into the empty net or just square it for Mandzukic. It looks like a certain second goal. Brilliant recovery by the goalkeeper.
Brozovic. Perisic lets it drop over his shoulder, and the ball now does go out of play. Inter still waiting to make these changes now with 15 minutes to go.
What happened now? Oh, how long are they taking to get ready on the sidelines?
With Antonio Conte, just trying to see if something comes of this attack here as Gagliardini's in possession. Perisic, muscled out a bit by Matuidi. Bernardeschi has Ronaldo. Candreva. Dicilio caught, says the referee. Ronaldo. Rugani looks over to the dugout and will put it out of play. So I think we are going to see the changes now. Some for Juve, as well as the defensive midfielder Simone Muratore, wearing number 41, is about to come on.
Just catches his studs in the ground there. Goes over on that right ankle. There's a knockout type thing he get really hurt. Look at that recovery tackle. What a challenge.
Ronaldo couldn't believe it. And it was good build-up work from Rabiot as well to work the ball into him. So during this water break, I think this is where Inter are going to make those changes. Have we seen a better Juve side second half, Gary?
I think we've seen the quality of their players. I think Inter Milan have tired slightly. Probably why Antonio Conte is making these changes now. But I didn't see Juventus getting in or getting a foothold back in the game through their tactical play. I just saw it through their brilliance of their individuals, and obviously you've got to marry the two to be successful.
Borja Valero is coming. Spanish midfielder who's been linked with a move back to his former club Fiorentina, and clearly he some of those players. So Inter have made a number of changes here. João Mario amongst those to come on, the Portuguese international.
Saying potentially his future lies away from the club, and he keeps saying it, until this transfer window closes we can't really get a true assessment of just how good these teams will be this season.
I'm sure Inter fans and Antonio Conte looks at the squad and says there's probably about 10 players I don't need here right now. But the reality of the market is how easy is it to sell 10 and bring in 10 all in one transfer?
Well, the majority of those guys that you mentioned will be on big contracts. Now, whether or not they can replicate that somewhere else remains to be seen. So if that's the case, very few of them are going to want to leave. But knowing Antonio Conte, I think it will make it uncomfortable for those players.
See Diego Costa, of course, after their fallout with Chelsea in his final year at Stamford Bridge. Nicola Barella has come on, by the way, wearing number 24, the new signing from Cagliari, technically on loan for now, the Italian international centre fielder with an obligation to buy, expected to be around 15 million euros all in for Inter Milan to bring him to the club from Cagliari. On by Valero into João Mario, so a fresh central midfield. Alessandro Bastoni, Italian under 21 international, 6'3", is on wearing number 95. So some changes up front as well. It looks like Samuele Longo is on. And it's a free kick to Juve. The Romanian centre-forward George Puskás, 23 years of age, has come on as well here for Inter, wearing number 95. And it's swept into the middle, and just before it reaches Longo, Demiral is there to deal with it.
And again by that next centre back. So important when that ball goes wide that you are first to that near post area. That's your first port of call. Protect it, then adjust from there. Ball goes in, he clears the danger.
Valero has a good delivery on him. Formerly at West Bromwich Albion. It's in by Paul Valero. Away by Emre Can, rushes it clear. Ronaldo still out there for Juve, having started the game. And I don't think Ronaldo particularly wants to come off. Valero. Good looking ball. I thought there was a foul out there by João Cancelo, and we're going to stop because of a head injury.
Initially, that looks like he's caught out possession with that big diag, recovers well, heads it clear. So it's just a clash of heads here, you see it in. Lovely raking pass to switch the play. And there's the head there, or is it? Actually, it looks like Juve player should come off worse there.
Cancelo challenging down there. No free kick given, the left wing back will receive some treatment here. He wasn't in the Champions League squad last season, not included due to financial fair play restrictions placed upon Inter. And he was limited to only 12 appearances last season. May get more of a look in the upcoming campaign, and we've seen Antonio Conte find new solutions in wing-back positions from previous spells as managers elsewhere.
If you think about the way he turned around, what iconic player he was for Inter Milan. Wow. We talk about Moses, a right wing back for Chelsea, and obviously Alonso as well. They didn't they? So I think sometimes Conte's so good at looking at what's available to him, with identifying whether or not, even if it's a high profile player, he'll think, does that necessarily fit in terms of what I'm trying to do? If it doesn't, he'll discard them, he'll go and find solutions elsewhere.
Javier Zanetti in the stands right now, the vice president of Inter Milan. Pavel Nedved holds the same position at Juve.
It doesn't look any older, does it?
No.
These guys must be the only ones who don't age.
He probably still do a very good job at right back. Bernardeschi, Ronaldo clips it. Emre Can, we know he has an overhead kick in his locker. That goal against Watford for Liverpool in the Premier League couldn't connect there though.
I keep saying that in his pre-season game, not quite there. Do you think of that Inter Milan team under Jose Mourinho in terms of the quality they had? Yes. But every one of those players had to put a shift in. That was something similar with Antonio Conte. I remember Samuel Eto'o playing centre forward. I remember watching him at Chelsea in a Champions League game. He actually played like a left back underneath. It's brilliant to see. From 1 to 11, every one of those players had to put a shift in. You get your rewards. That's going to be something similar now with Antonio Conte. Anyone who shirks away from that just literally will not play.
Absolutely right. Confirmation. After changes for Inter Milan. Inoki is also into the action. Albert appears to be okay after that head injury, and he's keeping this away from João Cancelo. Barella, away by Demiral. João Mario. Rabiot. Bernardeschi motoring.
Brilliant play. You know he left foot.
Bernardeschi will have a go for goal, but couldn't keep it down. And with 5 minutes to go, we are headed for penalties right now.
Even as Bernardeschi picks that ball up in midfield, he's driving. You know he wants to chop back. But if you overcompensate that area, he drives on the outside, you're on the right wing, suddenly he gets you in an area, gets on the strong left foot. Zukic's looking for that cross. Never happened. As soon as he darted inside and the goal opened up, he was going for it.
By João Mario at that loan at West Ham. 2017-18. D'Ambrosio into Valero.
Moment of magic. Juventus thought they were heading to the penalties against Tottenham until Harry Kane stepped up from the halfway line.
Candreva. How much energy does he still have, having played 86 minutes to this point? Laid off by João Mario. On by Valero. Dalbert, surprisingly, has a pot for goal. Blocked by Mario Man. Candreva goes again. João Mario, runners left and right. Two at the back post right now. Dalbert, and nearly threaded that through nicely into the new signing Barella. Good spell for Interlope.
Good experience. Demiral for a young player. Recognised out of position. Milan have got a ball back to take a quick throw in. So gets the old ball, walks on a pitch with it.
Long go, no way through. I think he's been spent Leonardo Bonucci since arriving at the club.
Well, listen, both him, De Ligt should be talking. It looks like he should be on his third shirt. But you're going to learn off these iconic defenders. Of course you are. And Buffon as well, back as the goal. In terms of the information you get from there, it's a great place to learn your trade.
Lucien Aguirre, the 17-year-old French midfielder, is on for Candreva, who does look spent at this point. And he's taken up that position out on the right-hand side. Picked up from Sochaux in the side. Played a fair few games in Ligue 2 last season. There was talk of Barcelona and Manchester City being in for him. They have to step up for a spot kick. 2 minutes of the 90 to play. Valero. D'Ambrosio. Tidy from João Mario, and he wins the free kick as well from Bernardeschi.
Lovely play. Phil. Charging down his right hand side, just chopped it inside, leaves him for dead.
Turn from Longo, Rugani deals with it. Trying to skip away possession. João Cancelo did well there. Bernardeschi. Chan. Cecilio.
We're still going deep into games like there's only one opportunity. Just can't see it, can you? It just feels like it is inevitable.
Yeah.
It will be on penalties.
So Real Madrid triumph in a shootout against Arsenal. A few in the International Champions Cup. Here's João Mario. Sloppy from the substitute, met by Bernardeschi. Here's D'Ambrosio. Valero's seen the run. And it's over the head of Dalbert and Jacques as well. Four additional minutes into the 90, including the water break there. So coming up for Juve, next up they face Atletico in August before they get their Coppa Italia duties underway before Serie A begins. And Inter, will they face Paris Saint-Germain next in a friendly before taking on Spurs at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the International Champions Cup on August the 4th. So both teams moving out of Asia. What do you think the overriding feeling will be for the two head coaches after this game, starting with Maurizio Sarri in Juventus?
I believe he's looked at this and feels there's a lot of work to be done on the training field. I don't think this team is executing exactly what he wants. They've got talented players, of course they have, but they've still got to learn exactly how he wants them to play. I don't doubt his ability on the training ground. If he can get them and work on it, they will get better at it and they will be a major force next season. There's no doubt about that. I think in terms of Inter Milan, I think he'd be delighted with what he's seen so far. He'll argue still that he's limited in terms of real quality. We'll want to do that in the transfer market over the next 10 days or so. You can see what they're trying to achieve. You can see that these players understand what their manager wants from them.
It was hit by João Mario, but not properly connected with by 27-year-old Samuel Longo, who's had 9 loan spells away while at Inter Milan. For Italian clubs to have players of that age, big clubs who've been out collecting loan fees for the club.
We hope it's just to get their experience and to cope with playing first team football, the requirements of it, the pressure associated with it, playing for points, developing that winning mentality as opposed to playing any reserve football.
Cecilio, Bernardeschi, Ronaldo. How much do these two have left in the tank? Ronaldo trying to make something happen. Paints it out to Emre Can. Cancelo. João Mario did well, read that turn from Bernardeschi. And he now will support Puskas, who's forward here. The Romanian took too long to make up his mind about when he was going to release that. Studio. Penalty shootouts, Gary Brain, would you put your hand up?
I would, yeah. I always regret not taking one in the World Cup for Ireland. It's far. Don't take it to the knee, hit a knee in the queue, so that was the reason for that. But I would, certainly as the older you get, and you're the captain, you take irrespective of the fact you might have more offensive players. I don't think it's necessarily about that. I think it's about nerve more than anything.